Today we're talking about the advanced premium tax credit tax cliff. I'm going to give you a practical example. Greetings from my Florida tax bungalow here. Obviously not in my office today, but that's okay because I was sitting here doing a tax return, and it is a perfect example of the premium tax credit tax cliff. I believe we have another video about this somewhere in the archives. But such a great example, I wanted to take a minute and share it with you. I got a client, they came to me, they're a brand new client this year. And they came to me because this client's been doing their own tax returns for a number of years. And this year, they put all of their information into TurboTax, and TurboTax tells them that they owe $17,000 or something. For some context, this client is a family of four. They only have income of about $100,000. Most of that is wages. In fact, 99% of that is wages, for which they have withholding. So some of you who have kind of a rudimentary understanding of tax might be thinking this is impossible. Wages, $100,000, withholding, and now they're going to owe $17,000. Well, of course, they thought that as well when they got through TurboTax and pulling their hair out trying to figure out how they got themselves into such a tax mess. And they called me up. They found themselves at the bottom of what I like to call the advanced premium tax credit tax cliff. Just where their income fell, and just given where their premium tax credit for 2019 was, they had to repay all of their premium tax credit, and they had to do it just because their income was $2,500 more than it needed to be in order to not have to repay all of that credit. So that's the premium tax credit tax cliff. You might be in a similar situation. If you have the premium tax credit, meaning if you get a subsidy to buy your health insurance through a health insurance marketplace, and you estimated your income a little bit lower than it actually was, and you're right there in the 400% of poverty range, then you could fall over that cliff as well. In this case, I haven't talked to my client yet. In this case, they're lucky. They have a small business that they run on the side, and they have not provided me with any business expenses. They said they didn't want to deal with it. They didn't want to mess with digging all of those up. And that's a blessing, because now I can go back and say, listen, if we can dig up $2,500 of expenses, then I can save them $17,265 in tax. So they should be pretty happy about that. We'll see what they say here in a few minutes. Listen, this could happen to you, and there's a million other tax cliffs and traps out there that can happen to you. Give me a call here at eTrends, and there's often a solution to your problem. It's not always as clean as this solution, coming up with $2,500 business expenses, which they probably legitimately have. It may not be always so clean and easy, but in this case, really should be pretty simple for this client. So I'm happy about that. Have a great day.